Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're jumping into something I think a lot of us wonder about, decoding canine emotions and communication.
Absolutely.
We've gone through the sources you sent, and our mission really is to pull out those key, maybe surprising insights.
Yeah, to help you get a better handle on what your dog might actually be thinking or, well, feeling.
Exactly. Do you ever look at your dog and just think, am I getting this right? Am I missing something important?
It's a common feeling, and the research suggests, yeah, we often do miss the subtleties.
There's just so much they're saying, isn't there? Beyond the obvious stuff.
Oh, definitely. It's a whole language, facial expressions, body posture, those little sounds they make.
And understanding it, it's not just like interesting trivia, is it?
Not at all. It fundamentally changes how we connect with them, makes us, better companions, more empathetic.
Okay, so let's start with a big one.
Yeah.
Happiness. If we want to know if our dog is genuinely happy, what are the really solid signs?
Right.
Are there things we think mean happiness, but maybe?
Yeah. Good question. So the tail wag is famous, but it's not the whole story. You want to see a kind of loose, sweeping wag, yes.
Okay.
But also, look for a relaxed body overall. Soft eyes, maybe what looks like a little smile with the mouth slightly open and relaxed.
Ah, that relaxed mouth thing.
Exactly. Ears are usually relaxed too, not pinned back or super alert. It's that whole package, ease, openness. That's real contentment, usually.
Not just the tail going crazy. Got it. Now, something maybe a bit trickier. That classic sad puppy dog look.
Ah, yes.
The sources dug into this, particularly that inner eyebrow raise. What's actually going on there?
That eyebrow lift is fascinating. It's a prime example of domestication at work, really.
How so?
Well, research points to the muscle that causes that lift becoming more developed in dogs over time. Why? Because humans respond to it.
No way.
Yeah. It makes them look more infant-like, more mournful, and it triggers our nurturing instincts. It's basically an evolved, pay attention to me, care for me signal.
Wow. So it's literally designed to pull on our heartstrings.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
A very powerful, evolved communication tool.
Incredible. Okay, shifting gears a bit. Signs of stress or worry. The sources mention things like whale eye. What are those subtle clues we often miss?
Yeah, stress signals are often subtle. Think about yawning when they're clearly not tired. That can be a big one.
Really? Yawning.
Mm-hmm. Or lots of lip licking, flicking the tongue out, ears pinned back tight against the head. And whale eye, like you said.
Explain whale eye a bit more.
That's when you see the whites of their eyes showing, usually at the inner or outer corners. It gives them this wide-eyed, sort of startled appearance.
No.
It's often a sign of significant discomfort, fear, or high anxiety. Not just curiosity. It really makes you stop and think,
It really does. How many times have we seen that and maybe just brushed it off?
Exactly.
Okay, another potentially confusing one. The submissive grin. People can mistake that for being aggressive, Fred.
Oh, definitely. And it's a critical distinction to make.
So what's the difference? How can you tell?
Okay, so an aggressive snarl is usually tense. Narrowed eyes, face tight, lips pulled way back, showing all the teeth, maybe growling, stiff body.
Right, so scary.
A submissive grin is different. It's often just the front teeth showing, kind of like an awkward smile. The dog's body is usually loose, wiggly, maybe low posture, soft eyes.
So the whole vibe is
Like,
different.
Totally different. It's them saying, hey, I'm no threat, I'm appeasing you. It's a social signal, not a warning of attack. Getting that right is huge.
Absolutely vital. And one last thing that came up, emotional contagion. What does that actually mean in terms of us and our dogs?
It means dogs are incredibly turned into our emotions. They don't just observe them, they can kind of catch them, mirror them.
So if I'm sad, my dog might actually feel sad too.
They can pick up on that state, yes. It's why they often try to comfort us when we're upset, nudging us, leaning in. It's this deep, intuitive connection, not just learned behavior.
Wow. So this deep dive, it really underscores just how much is going on beneath the surface, doesn't it?
It really does. They're communicating constantly in so many ways.
So bringing it all together, what's the big takeaway for you listening?
I think it's that learning this language just massively strengthens that bond. It turns it into a real two-way street.
Yeah, you move past just living together to actually truly understanding each other's feelings and needs.
Exactly. You become a more responsive, more tuned-in partner for them.
Couldn't agree more. So we really encourage you, watch your own dog. Look for those little things, maybe that eyebrow lift we talked about, or perhaps you'll notice whale eye now when you didn't before.
Mm-hmm.
And just think about how amazing it is that these expressions evolved, allowing this really unique connection across species. It makes you wonder, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
What other unspoken languages are all around us, just waiting for us to learn how to decode them?